Welcome to an extraordinary world filled with magic and wonder. Open your mind and let yourself go to a place where every day is Halloween and every night Jack Skellington
I am the Pumpkin King!
dreams of something different.
What is this? It's someplace new.
Jack, look out!
What's this? What's this? There's color everywhere. What's this? There's white things in the air. What's this? I can't believe my eyes. I must be dreaming. Wake up, Jack. This isn't fair. What is this?
Haven't you heard of peace on earth and goodwill toward men?
Touchstone Pictures presents the enchanting story of two very special dreamers and the holiday spirit that brought them together. From the imagination of Tim Burton comes The Nightmare Before Christmas.
And what did Santa bring you, honey?
Oh, hello there, and welcome to the nostalgia. This is Halloween. This is Halloween House. We have our host. There's the woeful Will, the anguished Andrew, and this Johnny. Here they go. Yeah, thank you, son of Dracula. Welcome to the nostalgia haunted house. What?
Oh, crap. I'm too tired. I'm trying to think. Dracula's son is
Fred.
Alligator. Alligator? Is it Alligator?
No, that's Dracula backwards.
No, it's Blackula.
No, yeah, it's
That's
it's
a different movie
Alligator
altogether.
from Castlevania.
No, I gave him a name last week. It's like Frank or Jeff. I don't remember what it is.
Frank or Jeff.
Well, ask him. He was right there.
We put him away.
He already flew away.
We
Oh.
put him
Can't
away.
get to him.
He doesn't
Yeah.
come out back until next year.
And I don't like him staying here. He just stares at my neck.
It's juicy.
Kind of weird and off-putting. But
It's like
welcome
juicy
to the-
fruit.
Yes. Oh,
That's
that
why
gum
Cody
is
Rhodes-
great gum.
That's why Cody Rhodes has a neck tattoo. So
Yeah,
you
gotta
get
keep
ink
the-
poisoning.
Yeah, you got to keep the Draculas away. It's very smart. But this is Halloween. This is Halloween. Andrew, what are we talking about today on the Nostalgia Funhouse?
We are talking about The Nightmare Before Christmas, a lovely Tim Burton movie released nationwide in the United States October 29th, 1993. Budget of $18 million. That's pretty damn good work for $18 million. And a box office drawing of $107.8 million.
So it made its money back, sounds like to me.
I
Yeah.
thought this was considered quite the flop when it came out. Like I remember
Oh.
going to the cinema to go see this, and like Disney was so like hands off. Like it was released under the Touchstone banner, not
Yes,
Disney.
Right.
Touchstone, because
Yeah.
they were like, we don't want to touch this thing. Literally, this came out the
Okay.
same year as Hocus Pocus, but unlike Hocus Pocus, they were smart enough to release this around Halloween,
Yeah. That's
not in
my
the
favorite bit of trivia.
middle of the summer.
Yes. I don't know why they did that with Hocus Pocus. Yeah, and this
No.
this movie is one of the first movies that a young Johnny ever got on VHS. So
The black clamshell.
that's right. Yeah.
Unlike
first-
the other Disney movies, this one was a black clamshell.
That's right. Yeah.
Take with that what you will.
Well, it's also I remember as a kid thinking, oh, this is a Tim Burton movie, and it is a Tim Burton movie, but he's
It
not the one
is.
who made it.
Well, I believe he wrote it. He did not direct it.
He was very hands-on with it for sure.
Yes, yeah.
But it has-
Literally,
it's
he
all-
would move the maquettes.
Yeah.
He was definitely very hands on. If you look at the
It's-
behind the scenes features, he was hands on is a understatement.
This
Very-
guy
and it's very much his style for 100%. If you don't know, he actually came from Disney. He was an animator over at Disney, and
Frankenweenie was his
yeah.
like before they actually made the movie. It was like his short film with Daniel Stern was the dad originally,
yeah.
and Shelley Long was the mother. It's a nice little short film.
It really is. Yeah. And then he made it a movie, didn't he? I think he did. I
Yeah,
think when he
yeah.
did.
Yeah. After he did all that god awful Alice in Wonderland stuff.
But it is funny how Disney now is like, oh yeah, this was always our movie. We love this movie because if you watch it now on Disney Plus, it's like, oh, this is a Disney movie.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Touchstone's nowhere near it.
Hey, King. Hey,
It's
we're gonna put it in Kingdom Hearts with all our other Disney movies now.
Yeah,
Yeah. This reminds me a lot of like Lilo and Stitch. It's just like when the movie came out, it was kind of like a black sheep, and now they
Yeah.
yeah,
just milk the shit out of it because it's just a cash cow as far as merchandise.
yeah. Well, Lilo and Stitch rules, but yeah. So does this, in my opinion. But I'm very excited to talk about The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh,
93, so I would have been a good old ripe age of 10. Perfect age for this movie.
yeah, I would have
I
been.
was 8 years old. I was. Remember going to the AMC Maple Ridge 8. It was like it
Ooh,
was
I've never
destined.
been
I
there.
was I was 8 and I went to the Maple Ridge 8.
Wow.
I was
Yeah.
definitely out of this stuff by that point.
You're lost,
Andrew
man. This movie was awesome.
Eh,
Andrew grew up before we did. Me and him are the same age, but he grew up before I did. That's for sure.
I think I just love claymation. I think it's such a wonderful art form.
Yeah, well, I think Andrew would agree with this. Like, even if you don't like the movie, you can appreciate like
oh,
the craft of it.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just not my cup of tea.
Oh, it's a
I,
movie.
well, not my
Maybe that's your problem. You think that
it's
you're
not
trying to
my
drink it.
it's not my reel of film.
There you
Okay,
go.
there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't drink it.
Yeah,
I
because
mean, you
I
can drink
wanted
it in.
so I wanted to go see Back to the Future because this is the guy that I've become where I'm like I said before, I'd rather go pay money to see a movie that I've already seen in the movie theater than
Well,
pay
you know
to
you're
go
gonna like
see
it. Yeah.
because yeah. So I'm looking at these tickets and my youngest son is a big Back to the Future fan and they want $20 a ticket because they're only re-showing Back to the Future in those D boxes that move you around and
Oh,
stuff.
Oh,
I don't
well,
want.
at least
I
you're
don't.
seeing it a different way,
I
you
don't,
know?
Yeah, I don't want to go to a movie and get bruised.
yeah, I just want to watch the movie.
Just let me watch the movie on a big screen. That's why you're going.
Just
Plus
go to
two,
Walmart and get a 75-inch flat screen for $3.
if I want to hear Michael J. Fox squeal "Doc" 90,000 times in a
Yeah.
movie, I
I
don't want
I
to pay
can't
20.
I can't see Back to the Future the same way after watching Glow on Netflix. Did you guys ever watch Glow?
I've
Is that
watched
the
Glow.
wrestling thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I
Mark
saw
Maron,
it.
his character, like he's writing this grand opus about like an Oedipal, a kid going and back in time and having this Oedipus complex with his mother and how he's in love with his mom. And they're like, "Oh, like Back to the Future?" He was like, "Wait, what?" "Oh yeah, they just made that movie. It came out last week."
But he's
He's
not in
like,
love with. Why do I always say he's in love with his mom?
"Well, it's just saying, like they
Yeah.
already kind of did that. Like it's in Back to the Future. The mom loves him and whatnot.
I was
But
about to say
nevertheless, like now it's like,
he was not in
oh,
love with his
obviously
mom.
he
His mom
wasn't.
was hot for him. Yeah.
Yeah, which is just all kinds of messed up.
Yeah.
Like, how did he come back to the future and not look at his mom and be like, "You fucking freak"?
I've
Like,
had
that's
my
just
doubt.
all kinds of awkward.
Yeah, I really truly love those movies, but there are a lot of questions raised.
Yeah, it doesn't matter though. Just blind eye. They
Yeah,
are fantastic.
Do you know what
yeah, they're
raises a
very
lot of
well done.
question? I know we
What's
got
that?
off topic. Uh, this movie of The Nightmare Before Christmas, where Halloween Town is a fantasy world populated by various monsters and supernatural beings associated with the Halloween holiday. Jack Skellington, the well-respected Pumpkin King,
That's
they
right.
just put the crown on him, I guess, leads the town organizing its annual celebration.
It's
This
a
year,
lineage. It's a long lineage of Pumpkin Kings,
the
and he was
of
the
What a
next
great,
in
and
line,
he's a skeleton.
and he's a
yeah.
skeleton with a. So he's the Pumpkin King. It makes perfect sense.
Well, no, he's not always the Pumpkin King. It probably once he passes, it'll go on to the next Halloween celebrator. It's
Yeah,
like in Mardi
Yeah, but
Gras, you have like what do they call it in Mardi Gras? Like the master of ceremonies type of thing. Like it's just a mantle that's passed down to the person who exudes Halloween.
yeah, he earned it.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
but
He was, and then you had the mayor. Like, why wasn't he mayor though? Like, he was elected. Mayor's
yeah,
elected.
so yeah, why? Well, it's kind of like I associate it with uh when England was colonizing everything. So you had the
Yeah,
king, but then each colony had its own kind of like governor.
governor. Yeah,
So that's what I
Yeah.
was going with. But Jack grows tired of the same routine and longs for
Sure
something
does.
new. And upon discovering a tree containing doors to other holiday themed worlds, sorry, Jack stumbles through one leading to Christmas Town and is fascinated by the unfamiliar holiday. I
Yeah.
think Jack is like the one and only Pumpkin King because they get really upset when when they don't think he's coming
Oh
back.
yeah, yeah. They freak out. Yeah.
Well, they love them. Those witches, they're not
Oh
they're
yeah.
they're not digging
Every
ditches.
Yeah,
And they're not the only thing that they're burning for is for
Don't you
Jack.
dare burn through those witches.
the
Yeah, you
sea
got
monster.
oh yeah.
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 Sea monster might be like one of my. I like the werewolf guy too. He's pretty
Werewolf
cool.
guy's great. You know, you get the behemoth. Let
Yeah.
us take a minute here. Let's talk about these awesome town folk. All right. So like these people are just great. You got the
Yeah.
behemoth who's got like the axe in his head, right?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
what? He's got to be like your Frankenstein's monster, right?
Something like that. Yeah.
Then you got your four Draculas that are just meandering around doing their thing, right?
and
You got the great band, the house band that just on
Yep.
the street playing their tunes. You got Lock, Shock, and Barrel, the three
Yeah.
mischievous little kids that are meandering about. And then you got the the Hatbox Ghost type creature where he's got the hat and he takes it off
Oh
and there's
yeah.
another
Yeah.
guy in there and then he takes it
Yeah.
another one, almost like what are those? The nesting dolls.
Yeah.
Russian. Yeah,
You
Yeah.
got he's like a man bat. Like he's got pointy ears, but he's
he's
only
not a
got like one
Batman.
eye. No, he's like a man bat, but he's only got one
Oh,
eye. He's like a Cyclops man bat. Um, you got the guy who's just dripping everywhere.
Yeah.
You got like
yeah,
the
they're pretty.
embalmed family, like the guy who's got the alcoholic nose with the big feet, and he's
Yeah.
got his big wife. That's why he drank because of the big wife, and they got that little kid with him. He's got his eyes sewn shut. Oh, but then you have the Bat Kid, who's actually like a bat. And then you got the little
I believe
mummy
that's
boy.
Batmite.
Yeah, he does look very much like a bat might.
Yeah.
You got the little like I said, the mummy boy, the clown with the tearaway face. You got the werewolf. Oh gosh, who else is this? You got the Gill girl, the two witches.
Yeah, I thought. Oh, that was more vampire.
No, the vampires were the four men, the four
Yeah.
Uh,
gentlemen.
There are vampires.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you
Oh,
got
let's get this straight. I don't say vampires anymore. I just refer to all vampires as Draculas. I just
oh,
find it more fun.
wow.
Look. We just had Dracula's son here, and I think he'd be very offended by that.
Yeah, that's all right though. But like, they're all Draculas. It's a bunch of Draculas.
They're all Draculas to me.
Yeah. You got the tree that has like the hanging skeletons from it that are
Somebody's
walking around.
somebody's Dracula
Um,
blind over there.
Obviously you got Dr. Finkelstein.
Look
Yeah,
how
You
old you
got
sound. You're like when a parent goes out. We're gonna get you a Nintendo, and that just encompasses all video games.
yeah.
that's half its charm. Like look at all those Draculas over there. Something about it
He's
just
calling
tickles me the right way.
Tiger like handheld Game Boys. I had a
Yeah.
Game Boy. Which one? What games did you have? Oh, it's just one game. It was Double Dragon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at all those Teen Wolves over there.
Oh, you got the Harley Quinn guy who's got like the
Yeah,
snakes for a head. He's great.
yeah,
Um, there's so many great characters. They really did a great job of like fleshing this town out and all its inhabitants. And yeah, you could kind of see why Jack would get flustered because everybody just wants a piece of him.
yeah. Fame
So,
comes with a price for Jack for sure. Also, let's talk about this real quick. This movie knows how to not overstay its welcome as well. This is an hour and 15 minute long movie.
Fantastic,
I
so good,
stayed.
so good. Yeah,
I
the songs are great. I know Andrew's gonna disagree, but the
Actually,
songs are. You know why it's an hour and 15 minutes? Because the songs do two things: they entertain and they push the story
Did
forward.
you
yeah.
see there's a sing along?
Yeah, of course. That's
Oh yeah.
I put it on last night while I was carving pumpkins, and then it just went and it played again automatically. But then the second one was the sing along version.
Oh,
So
see,
guess
Oh,
what I did? I sang along
you
I
got to.
did.
That's
because
how I know.
we all had those tapes as a
I
kid.
had
It was like a
one.
compilation of
Yeah.
like songs from
I wish
different
I would
Disney
have
movies, and it had like the little thing that would bounce along with the words.
Yep.
followed the bouncing ball. See, the one that I had a good songs on it because it had Zippity Doodah, which I wish I
Oh
would have
yeah.
kept that tape because, as we were talking about before, I'm pretty sure that's worth some money to get something with anything of a Song of the South on there.
I did have a college class where our instructor said if anybody can bring in a copy of Song of the South, by the end of the school year, you'll ace the class. So I didn't do any of the work because I was dead set that I'm going to find a copy of it. And sure enough, I did. And I brought it in and I got an A.
There you go.
Yeah.
What a great story of
Great.
overcoming odds.
This is a great cast. I'll give
Oh
it
yeah,
that. You got Uncle
yeah,
Lewis as Dr. Fickelstein there.
yeah,
You have the detective from Child's Play as Jack Skellington.
But that was only the talking voice, right?
yeah.
That's only
Right.
Danny
Yeah,
Elfman
Yeah.
did singing.
Did the
Kath-
singing voice, yeah.
Kathleen O'Hara as Sally. Uh, Ortho as the mayor. I'm just going about not even saying their real names and just saying how I know them.
they're all
No,
Draculas.
dude, that's what he is. He's the mayor. That's his
Yeah.
name.
Yeah, his
He's
name
Yeah.
is
just the
Mayor.
mayor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Manny.
don't think he was actually the mayor. I think it's just actually his name is Mayor.
He should be Mayor Manny Faces.
Could have been. Because I
Yeah,
love that little feature. His head turns around, he's happy, he's
well,
grumpy.
he's only got two faces though. He doesn't have many faces. He's only
Yeah,
got
just
two.
two.
Two
Yeah,
Face.
that's true. Yeah.
Couple
Paul
faces.
Rubin.
It should have been Mayor Couple Faces.
Who is Paul Rubin?
He is Locke.
Yeah.
Was oh yeah,
Yeah,
that
you
checks
did.
out. Yeah, that checks
Yeah.
out.
That checks out.
checks
Andrew's
out.
looking at the who it is.
I meant like in my brain. That checks out in my brain.
That checks out. This
Nope,
information
nope,
Andrew's
that's a
reading.
lie. That's a lie. Don't worry, I'm married, so I'm used to being
So wait a
like,
minute.
looking right at something and then getting told I'm wrong. So
I
it would have
cannot.
been 100% fine with me.
Oh yeah, I was told the other day I'm 95% wrong all the time. I'm like, that's factually impossible.
Yeah.
I'm like the, and then I just played into it. We were going for a drive the other day, and I got to a stop sign. I go, now what do I do?
Yeah.
So I gotta be like me. I just assume what I say is wrong and just go with it.
We
Exactly.
needed
Yeah.
we needed a new mailbox and because a tree fell on ours, so the wife was
Was
like,
that tree named Louisville Slugger?
There's a tree on my box.
no, but I did make a bat out of it.
Oh,
And then
there you go.
uh so my wife was like, "Oh my goodness, what are we gonna do?" I'm like, "I'll just buy a mailbox from Home Depot." And well, what is that gonna cost? Like $200? I'm like, maybe 100 between
You dummy. You should have
the.
said yes, and then spent that other $100 on some kind of fortress for your hoard.
I got no room left. I still got the sewer playset on the ground.
You got a basement?
No, Texas, no basements, man.
Uh,
You would be shocked at how many people here want a basement. Like it's like Disney World to them. They're like, you know what I always wanted growing up, and I only saw them in movies, is a basement. And I'm like,
It's a magical realm.
yeah, I'm
it
like,
really is. It's not bad.
I'm like,
It's not bad.
it's
But-
nothing too great. I mean,
No, whatever
it's
goes on
underneath
down
the
there
house.
stays down there.
Would
I
you would
became a
think
man in my basement.
you would think Texas would try to have them though. They get some pretty rocky weather over there.
Yeah, we're in that weird kind of in Tornado Alley, but not in Tornado Alley.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I am in it and don't have a basement. So that's fine.
Yes, there you go.
I'm gonna. You know what? I'm currently trying to move all my stuff to the basement, so I can't wait to just rub it in when we record this, and I'm sitting in my basement,
Just make sure you
surrounded
take
by
pictures.
all my lavish
You have
belongings.
the furnished basement. That was
Take
always
this-
the big thing. Was the
No,
Oh, yeah,
my,
yeah, yeah.
finished
I did growing
basement.
up, but yeah, I did growing up, but not now.
My
Yeah,
grand-
we had a friend who their family had a basement downstairs that had the big TV and a nice sectional couch and a pool table and all this amazing stuff that we always would migrate down to every time. And
Yeah, yeah. We had a pool table, so that was
Yeah,
a good time.
yeah,
So back to Jack here.
Speaking of pool, they got that nice watering fountain pool right in the
Yeah.
center of town.
yeah,
And I love that scene where Jack, like, he rises up from it.
yeah.
So good. Yeah, so good.
That's how you introduced to him.
Yeah, so good. Because he was he was actually a pumpkin, mind you, Andrew. He was a
Oh.
pumpkin, scarecrow pumpkin, and then they lit him on fire, and he just dove into the fountain. He rose
Yeah.
up. That's how you do. What an intro.
This is the
Yeah.
guy that shot Charles Lee Ray, so he's kind of cool in my book then.
Yeah, you know.
Jack returns home and shares his discovery with his friends and neighbors, but they struggle to grasp the concept of Christmas. as
I
we
do
all
like
do.
that town scene, that the meeting where he's trying to
Yeah,
describe what Christmas is. What's
Yeah.
in the
I'm not gonna
box?
lie.
Yeah, he's like, is it a foot?
It's like,
Yeah, I
what's in the box?
Yep. Yeah, have to.
I do
Um,
like I do like the Santa Claus and Sandy Claus
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
it's great.
mix up there.
Yeah. You think this was the start of Disney go, wait, Santa Claus has different meanings. Like Jeff Goldblum in Independence Day, they could be claws. Wait, a clause is something that's in a contract that's not wait. Tim, what are you doing? You
That
got any
makes me think.
cocaine?
It makes me think of the South Park episode where they did that.
Well, yeah, that's what they were spoofing.
Yeah.
Oh, that was AVGN did something like that too, where it was Hong Kong 97 and he started going through like 90 different things with Hong Kong and he's like in 97, movie Hong Kong came out or something and he's just like breaking it down and you're like, dude, you're going way too far away from where we're at.
Hong Kong, fooey.
He's the
You know what I was just thinking?
number one guy.
There's a generation out there that doesn't know who Underdog is. That just hit me the other day.
One of the greatest, honestly, one of the greatest and most underrated opening theme songs of all time. Underdog.
It's
Yeah, it's pretty good. That and
not,
Danger Mouse,
Oh yeah, Danger Mouse
yeah.
is great too. Yeah,
Uh,
Snaggletooth, Captain Caveman.
I was a big Droopy fan. I love Droopy.
He's a little too blue for me, but um, yeah, the mayor's kind of blue because he's like,
yeah,
hey, we're trying to keep our celebration going. Jack, I need your help. But Jack's so obsessed with Christmas that he's
Christmas.
just locked himself away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Well,
announces
Jack is even missing there for a while, and the
Yeah, they don't know
town's
and
lost their mind.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
because he makes the announcement that Halloween Town will take over Christmas this year and assigned Christmas themed jobs such as singing carols, making presents, building a sleigh pulled by skeletal reindeer.
Now let me ask you guys this: since they're doing Christmas and they get to Christmas, that means they didn't do Halloween. So was there no Halloween that year?
No,
I
no
no
tricks or
because
treating.
no because why don't you just oh yeah because of the way that would go because I don't know how this movie
But the weird thing is, like Halloween Town, right?
Yeah.
They're not really doing Halloween
because
if
it's
you think
always
about it.
Halloween.
No, but like okay, in Christmas Town, it's Christmas
Yeah,
Town, but they still celebrate Christmas on the day, as Jack demonstrates when he's delivering presents, right? But in Halloween Town, you don't see any like kids going door to door collecting candy.
but the gig don't doesn't the trick or
They
treat
go out.
kids like lock don't they have bags? I thought they had bags.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they're
they
the
got
only
bags.
three kids in the whole town.
Yeah. So what do you
That's
want?
Minus
that's a
the
lot of candy.
well, okay, so no, there's technically there's six
Why am I
kids.
defending this film right now?
There's six kids. There's Lock, Shock, and Barrel, which I still don't know which one is which. I just know that they're Lock, Shock, and Barrel.
Well,
Um,
one's a witch.
yeah, but I don't know
Yeah,
which one is which.
one's
She's
Paul
the witch
Rubens.
witch. She's the witch witch.
Yeah, one's
Um,
Paul Rubens.
but then there's the little mummy boy, the eyes gouged out and sewed shut boy,
See?
and the vampire boy, the bat boy.
Well, there you
Yeah.
go. There's
That's
all your
six
kids.
kids. It's only
So?
six though.
Well,
So that's just
this film also shows that they go out into the real world. So I propose to you that they actually do go out in the real world
there
to
you
do their
go.
trick or treating stuff. Yeah,
It's
and
like
their
a
Halloween stuff.
transformation over maybe.
Yeah, they don't just they do celebrate it. Like they're the ones who actually make Halloween. That's how I took it.
Yeah, like
It's
a
like
Okay.
Santa Claus was the one, and then Christmas,
Oh,
late
I see
Christmas.
what you're saying.
maybe
Okay.
there's a veil, like as they talk
Yeah,
about in the paranormal world, like this is the veil, and as it gets closer to Halloween, the veil thins, and then they can go out into the real
yeah,
world, like Johnny was saying.
yeah.
So then I don't think they skipped Halloween then.
I
Because
think they did.
Halloween is not
I
on the same day as Christmas, unless they were trying to do Christmas on their Halloween. But then,
The whole time they're preparing for Christmas, and they
yeah,
never once mention Halloween while they're doing that.
yeah,
so did they already have Halloween?
maybe.
And
No,
then
because
did this movie take place between Halloween and Christmas?
oh, this movie takes place from the first Halloween that happens that we start with as you introduce to Jack. That's the
Okay,
first Halloween that just passed.
I'm
And
listening.
then he discovered. Then the next day, because that night that's when he's depressed, and he discovers Christmas Town. And so and then he's like, then he comes back and he's like, hey, and he's obsessed with it. and so that takes place through the whole next year because it goes through to the next Christmas because that's when they literally kidnap Santa Claus on Christmas Eve,
So they probably did like a soft booted Halloween then.
but
Because
they
then
never
Halloween,
mention it.
yeah, well, because
Yeah,
they're
but
Christmas
because
on the
they
brain.
changed the counter
Yeah, but
from
that's the
days to
counter. Yeah,
Halloween to
I'm
From
sure
Christmas.
days
they.
to Christmas.
So
So
maybe
they were
they
like,
did
no
skip
more
it.
Christmas. Or no, they were like, no more Halloween. If you're gonna put
Yeah,
your
yeah.
I think you
I think
might be
it's
right. Yeah.
I
they
think
put
it's
all
what they
their
did.
eggs in one basket, is what I
The,
Yeah,
got.
yeah,
they
yeah.
put all yeah they
The
put all their
dentists were
Easter
very
eggs.
upset,
Yeah,
They put all their Easter eggs in one basket. Yeah,
which they do
and
abduct the Easter bunny
they do.
yep,
by mistake. Yeah, I would have
yep,
loved to see a little cutscene of Lock, Shock, and Barrel like in Easter Town.
As a
yeah.
parent, that scene infuriated me so much
Because they
because I
kidnapped the
could
wrong thing.
see because they grabbed the wrong thing,
Yeah,
and he even asked him like, "What door did you go through?" And they were like,
Oh,
"Ah."
okay.
You get what I'm saying, Will?
I
Like,
thought
if
like
you've ever done
you
anything with a
you
kid,
you comprehended it. You understood it.
yes, I was
Yeah.
yeah.
like, oh, damn kids are always, don't they just listen?
No, they never do. No.
He said a very certain door to go through, and
Now
they went through any door.
I
I
will
think
say,
that that's
in y'all's kids'
endearing.
defense, why would listen to somebody who's only 95% wrong most of the time?
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
It's just, I live in a house with four women. I'm never
God
right.
bless you. Actually, no,
I don't even try anymore. I just,
no,
yeah.
because
Just exist.
your daughters are getting older, so yeah, I wouldn't want to trade with you.
No. It's but the one solace I get is they definitely behave better for me when it's just me and them versus
Oh,
when it's just my wife and them. It's like
Oh
that's
World
yeah,
War
yeah.
fucking three when it's the four of
oh
them together.
Well, my favorite thing from Family Guy is men. We know how to be friends.
Yeah, yes. Yeah.
yeah,
Not a hard concept.
my boys definitely act better for me than they do my wife because
They know.
they know because I said
Smack boom's right around the
I've said
corner if
some
it's
things
needed.
at their young age where they don't know if I'm 100% true or not. Like when we went to Burger King and they were little, and you know how you go to Burger King with a kid and you're in the drive-thru and they're like ah. Well, I wasn't playing it that day, so I told them if they didn't shut up when I was ordering, that I would eat their food. I would still order their food and eat it in front of them. I wasn't going to, but you know what? They thought I was.
Yeah,
That would
They
be
thought I,
hilarious.
they thought I would never do that, but so Sally, the
Yeah, we
feminine
haven't talked about Sally much.
uh,
her story?
love doll.
She's been created by
Finkelstein.
Dr. Finkelstein,
Yeah,
and he's kind of locking her away because, he
Why?
needs her. Well, because he's an invalid. He's in a wheelchair.
Okay.
he's lonely.
Yeah, and he's lonely, so he made a companion to take care of him because he
Yeah,
focused on his career all this time. He never had time for love.
he was a career man.
Nor
Yeah,
does he want love. I mean, he's paralyzed, I'm assuming, from the waist down. He is in a wheelchair. So he's got no time for love, Dr. Jones. So what he
yeah,
does is he makes this doll and she takes care of him, but she wants to explore the world, get out there, do her thing. So she keeps
Pinocchio's.
poisoning him and she keeps Cosbying the hell out of him. And he's getting a little
Yeah.
frustrated.
well, that's his first mistake. He made her like a younger lady. He should
Yeah,
have, if he would have used half his brain, he could have made a lady his
Yeah.
age.
I like
what
this.
she does later.
The
I know.
spoon thing got me too. Like, how come you didn't ask her to see the spoon? You're this, but I guess
Well, she
book
dropped it.
smart's not street smart.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
she never drops the slotted spoon. She drops the regular spoon.
Well, that's on
She
him for
pulls
just
the
grabbing the
slotted
bowl and
spoon
drinking out.
out.
Yeah, but that's on
Gets
him because he grabbed the ball and drank it like a dog. That's on him at
yeah,
that
Yeah, it
point.
is true. Yes, very much
yeah.
so. Yeah. Yeah. So
Uh, so but
So
that's where
she finds affection toward Jack. She's
yes,
Yeah, she likes
infatuated
Jack.
with Jack. Yeah.
Yeah,
as most of the ladies uh but she experiences a prediction that
yeah.
this is going to end disastrously, and she warns Jack or she warns does she,
Well,
yeah, she
Jack
does
pulls her
warn,
in.
yeah,
Jack pulls
because
her in
he
because
needs her to build the Santa suit.
yes, because she
Yeah,
stitches herself together regularly. She's a seamstress, as you will. So
yeah,
Jack calls her to make the Santa suit. And as she's trying to warn Jack that yes, this idea of Halloween Town taking over Christmas, it's not going to end well. As she's predicted when she, what was it, like a
Like,
dandelion or something?
yeah,
It's
it
a
turns
Christmas
into a
tree.
Picked up,
Christmas tree, and then
and
it
then it
burns
just
up.
burns.
burns to the ground. Yes.
Yeah.
So
How did she get those powers?
They don't
I don't,
ever
I
talk
don't,
about it. It happens once and it doesn't happen again. It's never addressed.
I never took it as it was her power. I just took it was like just something else in the
Yeah.
town.
I took it as a vision that she had. And
Yeah,
she's
like it
it's like,
wasn't her. It was just happened that she saw it. And I always thought that like other townspeople probably had the same like feeling, but they were just following Jack with blind faith and
well,
ambition.
it's like
Well,
when you
because he's
really
the
like
Pumpkin King.
when yeah, well,
Yeah,
when you really also when you really like somebody where you think a lot of someone and you're like, well, you know what, I might not get this, but they're happy about this, so I'm going to help them out. That
My
kind of thing.
wife every day when she sees some of the
yeah.
action figures I bring home.
Me every day
Um,
when I see the Boston Celtics. It's like Andrew loves the Boston Celtics.
I
I might
do.
hate them. I
I
I would hate them if it wasn't for Andrew. He's the only reason I don't hate them.
I gotta. That reminds me. I gotta talk to you about something when we're done here. That pisses me off. That
I
could
mean,
make something so much better, but it. They didn't do one thing, and it kind of makes me mad. Um,
also behind the scenes, Andrew and I are currently going 1-on-1 in fantasy basketball. Our teams are
oh,
battling it
are we
out
right
this
now?
week. Yeah, I think it's
Oh,
you.
I gotta hit my quick line.
I'm very mad about that draft, by the way. Andrew wasn't even there and got Wimbayama
I was
just, gift,
sleeping.
just gifted to you.
Matt made it for like 5 o'clock.
I,
I don't wake up until, or no, you no, it was for
I
like
like how you
six
say
o'clock.
I was sleeping. Like that's
I
going to make Johnny feel any better.
Well, no,
no,
well, yeah, I was sleeping. I gotta get some sleep, and then all of a sudden, I was like, and I didn't want to be that guy in the fantasy like draft thing where it's like I can't do it at that time.
yeah.
You know, there's always that one guy, and I don't want to be that guy where everybody's like, okay, we agreed on a time. That's cool. And then all of a sudden, there's the one guy. I can't do it at that time. So then
The few
everybody
times
See,
I,
Will,
changes
I
everything.
well, Johnny, and Andrew's defense, the few times I did fantasy, right? I did it for like maybe 4 years. First 2 years I drafted, right? I
yeah.
did terribly. So screw this. So the next 2 years I would show up, but I would still just do the auto draft, but I would be there. It's
Yeah,
like I don't
Yeah.
care.
it's
And
just
I
Oh
fun.
man.
actually
See,
won the fourth year, and then I bowed out.
Yeah, that's how you
this
do
is
it.
this is my quick little tirade. Okay. Originally, this is also a tirade toward Matt, so I hope he listens to this. Originally, he was fighting to find like 6 people to be in this league. Then all of a sudden, we just have 10, and of course, I end up with the ninth pick out
I
of all those, which
Yeah.
is a terrible pick to start out. So all the good guys are already gone. I feel like I had to scratch and claw to put my team together. And
no,
here's
see,
Andrew asleep in bed getting Wimayama for nothing.
that's where I would want to be. I want to be within I want the first two picks or the last two picks of anything in fantasy.
I don't even understand that, but
Because the way that it works is anything with a snake draft, you're going to be drafting within the first two or last two in every single round. So you're getting back pretty much back to back picks.
But I'm also that guy who thinks he knows way more about basketball than anybody else. So I'm sitting there like, this guy's going to be a sleeper pick. This guy's going to be a sleeper pick. Then I realized after I was done, I pretty much drafted the Charlotte Hornets. So I'm not
Yeah.
going to win.
Oh,
I have
you
way too many.
can't. You can't. You
Yeah.
cannot pick your own team. The team that you
Nope.
follow, you can't pick them.
You
That
Nope.
was my
don't get
one
it,
rule.
Will. They were
I'm
there.
not
I had
picking
to have them.
Bills.
I don't
No,
pick,
no,
I personally will not pick any Buffalo Bills because
no. You can't. Yeah,
it's a conflict of
Also,
interest for me
it is. Yeah,
I
yeah.
because
also have
I hate the
too many
Bills so
white
much.
guys on my team, which is another problem.
Uh,
Yeah.
so
We can shoot, and that's about it.
so Jack picks Hall or Christmas to do over Halloween,
Yeah. Which I
and
love when he goes to Christmas Town, right? He's got a Santa sleigh with the reindeer, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
Zero has to act as Rudolph. I thought that was a nice little inclusion, how to
Susan,
get him into the
yep,
plot.
yeah.
Where, they, what did they do? They overfilled the fountain, so it was
No,
all
no.
foggy.
Sally does it
Oh, yes.
because she's
oh,
trying
she's
to
trying
make it
to.
where he can't go. Yeah,
Yeah, he's trying to put the kibosh on it.
But they
I do
couldn't.
like how his sleigh is a coffin,
Yes, and then
and he goes to Christmas Town, and I just love all the little like well, first off, let's go back to when they're prepping for Christmas. And I
Yeah.
love the scene where there's like the assembly line going, right? They got the wooden duck and they're painting the blood on the bullet holes. Uh, they got like a turtle, like a dead turtle that they just hit with a
Yes.
mallet.
Now the
That's a
turtle had been
gift.
run over. It's got a big tire track.
What
This
shall I do with this hat? Well, like, wait, no, wait. What should I do with this dead rat? Well, you put it on your head. It's a wonderful hat. Which I believe it's a possum. I don't even think it's a rat. But the rhyme had to work. Oingo
Yeah.
boingo. Um, but then I love the
You,
snake. Like
you
they
take
put the
this dead
snake.
possum, put it on your
Yeah.
head, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
because this
Yes.
was the other thing that got me until later on, until I just read this, is when they kidnap Santa Claus, the whole Oogie Boogie thing. Like, is that his prison? But I guess it is his prison because, like, reading here, unlike the other people of Halloween Town, Oogie Boogie likes to scare people for
Oh, he's the
harm.
boogeyman. Well, he's the boogeyman.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's not the boogeyman's the boogeyman from the real Ghostbusters. That's the boogeyman in my head.
Well, in this genre, there are
I
no
don't.
Ghostbusters. Peter Venkman doesn't live in this world, all right?
It was
Yeah.
So
Egon Spangler that was scared of the boogeyman. Thank you very
I'm
much.
just saying, none of them live in this world,
Because
right?
if they did, they'd all be all these guys gone. Containment unit.
They're not
No, they're
ghosts,
not.
though. They're
They're not
goblins.
ghosts. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they
They're
fought.
defenses.
They fought other.
But
Uh,
only the ghosts. Like, but that thing is their equipment's made especially for ghosts.
For
no, because they fought
specters
somebody else.
Yeah.
and spooks and
That's right.
spirits.
Yeah.
There's spooks and spirits in here. Oh, you're not
Yeah,
supposed to
but
say spooks anymore.
no, you get in trouble for that. But
I'm
I
glad
still
we're just
say it.
saying it. We're
But
just
I
saying it.
won't
Let
say
me out
it.
here.
I won't say it without specters and spirits.
There you
Yeah,
It-
you got to
go.
put it all together. Spook, specter,
it's
spirits.
all
Yeah.
in
And
context,
why
right?
did they
Cats and
make Santa
dogs living
Claus
together.
so huge?
What guy's huge?
Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Well, he's a big
big
fat
guy.
guy.
What do you want from him?
He
I
eats
don't.
cookies.
He's overly big.
No, he's not. Not
I
for
think.
this
No.
world.
I think he's overly big.
No,
Did you
I
see
think
Mrs.
he's
Claus? She's a pleasantly plump
No,
woman as well.
I did, but I probably
She's
don't.
like a bowling ball.
this is
She's
a
making him
great
cookies all the
this
time.
this is a hill that I will stand on. This is a better Santa Claus than the Santa Claus from Rudolph
Yeah.
because he actually
Until he gets fat.
no because
Oh,
he didn't appreciate Rudolph until Rudolph was useful.
yeah, he kind of was a jerk in Rudolph.
He
He's
was a
better in
dick.
Santa Claus is coming to town. He's better.
Oh yeah,
Oh, I
yeah,
love Santa Claus is coming to town.
yeah. He's a much
Yeah.
better Santa Claus than
Yeah, yeah.
I
But
had a
same
friend
voice
that
actor.
had red hair and a red beard, and he looked like that, and I showed it to him, and he started laughing. I was like, you look like the Santa Claus from Santa Claus Comes to Town. He's like, what the hell are you talking about? I'm like, the claymation, and I showed it to him, and he's like, oh
Oh,
my
Chris
goodness.
Kringle. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like, oh my goodness, I do look like that. I'm like, yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
it's kind of cool. I wish I did.
That's-
But this goes awry as Oogie Boogie threatens Santa's life, and then also Jack gets the military called on him. That
Yeah.
escalated very quickly from the
Well, I
local
mean-
police.
He's got wreaths. The toys are attacking kids. He's got shrunken heads.
There's that's a really great scene of where that kid gets his present and the parents
Yeah.
walk in and goes, well, what does Santa give you? And he just turns around and pulls that hat.
That is a great
That's what's in
reveal.
the box.
Yeah,
Yeah, because that
See?
was what was in the box.
Yeah.
What's in
Seven
the
reference.
box?
Before 7 came out.
Yeah.
That's where they
Oh,
got it
that's
from.
That's right.
But then later on, Jack, well, they think Jack is dead. And then Sally and good old Santa Claus. Yeah, she was with Santa Claus because she tried to get Santa Claus out.
She
with
tried
her-
to save him. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's a gambling boogeyman.
That's right.
Yeah, they even
He loves to gamble and gamble. Yeah. He loves to do that stuff. Great song.
You think that scene was directed by Joel Schumacher though?
because of the neon green and stuff.
Well, it makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Yeah,
He did take over Batman.
yeah. Well, if Oogie Boogie had nipples, then yeah, it was definitely going to be Joel Schumacher
No.
for that scene.
Somebody's got to go
So
back.
this is the thing about Oogie Boogie. So they finally Jack comes back to life. He's like, I'm done with this Christmas thing. Then he goes back to Halloween Town. He rescues Sally and Santa Claus.
Yeah.
By basically killing Oogie Boogie.
He unravels them. Yeah, and
Yeah,
Yeah,
because Oogie Boogie is not the thing. He's like all those little creatures together.
it's
yeah.
just a bunch of bugs.
Yeah.
Bugs in a bag. So if they didn't
Yeah,
like this guy that much, well, maybe they're not ruthless. Why didn't they just do that before? Be like, we're gonna
they don't have
unravel you.
capital punishment there.
Not in Halloween Town.
No,
No,
they don't have capital punishment in Halloween Town.
Okay.
no,
I mean,
they're
let's be honest, Andrew. Charles Manson was cared for many, 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 many years in
That's
our own
true.
world.
That
So
is true. Okay.
yeah. You
All
can't just
right.
go around just murdering people, Andrew. It's not society.
yeah.
I just got done watching the Chucky series, so I don't know what society is anymore when it comes to murdering people. Because he murdered a lot of people.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
that's why he's
probably
not a civilized little doll.
yeah. You realize
He's
he's the bad guy, right?
yeah,
Who,
he's a
me?
trap. Yeah,
I don't
No,
know.
not
There
you.
was good.
You're a good
If you
guy.
watch it, there was good Chucky. That's a
the
that's a
good
team.
guy.
You
No,
can't
He
be
was
the
a
good
good.
they
Chucky.
He was a
they
good
brain
guy.
they brainwash one of the Chuckies into being good.
Oh,
So they flipped them to the point where every time he would see something where it was like gross and murdering, he would puke.
All right.
So
okay.
he
He kind of
became,
did the same thing with his son in the Seed of Chucky, where he's like the dichotomy of good and evil.
yeah,
Like he wanted to do good, but his other half wanted to do bad.
yeah. The Chucky series gets maybe
It
because
gets crazy.
I get
It gets
yeah,
crazy.
it
Yeah,
gets real
as
crazy.
they all do. All the slasher films,
Yeah,
And
I
you
don't.
know what?
series
Yeah,
get kind of nuts.
So
those are not just like this movie for Andrew. Those are not for me.
Yeah. So
so so once again, they amend all their problems. They say, "Hey, Halloween is our thing, not Christmas." And
Well, the name of your town is Halloween Town.
yeah, and Jack and
A
Sally
big
end up
clue.
together on that weird tentacle hill thing.
Yeah, it's iconic tentacle kill thing.
yeah, it
And
extends. That I took that as a point of like Jack's arousal.
I
Like
did too.
I
as it
tried to
Yeah.
extends,
feeling.
he's feeling pretty good.
Though it does it also when he's really sad and singing, so maybe that also makes him
Yeah.
aroused.
Could be, and then vice versa. When he's not happy, it shrinks up, or if it's cold,
Well, he
it
wasn't
shrinks up.
happy when he wasn't happy. It went because he was singing that sad song, and
Well, maybe he's into that. Maybe he
Maybe
likes
it's
to be
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
sorrowful.
maybe it's
Yeah,
like the ramp from Flight of the Navigator. It just comes out whenever you walk by it.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, Santa
oh, it's like
also makes it snow for them. I
Which
forgot.
is
yeah,
nice. That's a nice little closing
And
part
he
of
didn't have
of
to
the
go
film.
to is it there's the heat miser and what's the winter guy?
The Snow Miser.
Yes. So he
Yes.
didn't have to go to the snow miser. So
Nope.
yeah.
Santa was a big liar in that one and snowing in the south or whatever it is. So that is The Nightmare Before Christmas, or
What a
Yeah,
also known
fantastic
as
film.
I love this movie.
ah,
Dude, what do you guys think? Like, I feel like I don't like the fact that Tim Burton's name,
is
like
right
that,
on
that
it.
was, yeah, that was a thing for like a while where it was like they tried to turn directors into like brands, like
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Steven Spielberg, John Carpenter, Tim Burton.
Even authors, like everything was like Stephen King's Pet Cemetery
yeah.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
stuff like that. I
yeah.
hate
Crichton.
that.
Yeah,
I don't like that. I don't care for that. That's just a personal bugaboo of mine. But like the band I have on my shirt, I think this is a fantastic film. This is one of the best fictitious bands,
mhm.
I think, in all of cinema.
Did you guys play the
Um,
video games? I know Will didn't because he
no,
did
I did not. I was too
fantastic shit.
busy jogging outside and eating Cheetos
They
when no one
released
was watching.
they released two video games in like the early 2000s.
Oh, they can't be good. I've not played
No,
them.
are they PlayStation?
PS2 and Game Boy Advance.
I'm
Oh yeah,
surprised they Sega and Nintendo did not have a video game.
I
Wow,
think
I'm
because it was
surprised
a
by that.
I think because it was a touchstone thing. I think if Disney would have got behind it, behind the whole
yeah.
marketing behind it,
Because there are a
Yeah,
lot of really classic Disney games from that
yeah.
year, from those years from the '90s. Yeah,
I think that's the only reason why I never got a video game. Because once again, too, like when I was looking at this on Wikipedia and stuff, I know it's not a reliable source, but they also have it under cult films. And I think if you made money or
I wouldn't call this a
made,
cult, but yeah, this made
I
too much money to be cult.
I wouldn't, I don't consider it a cult
I was
film.
actually I was surprised that it made that much money.
I think it's because it feels like it would be, but it's just not. Like it's just
Yeah.
it's. I mean, it's so big that Disney reclaimed it.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, I guess I'm not. I'm surprised, but I'm not because clearly it had to be financially successful because after this they did do James and the Giant Peach,
yeah. Same
with
director,
same director without Tim Burton
Coraline.
this time. Well, no, Disney Coraline is not a Disney
Well,
picture.
it was the same director that did
Yeah,
Coraline.
and he also did
Monkey Ball.
Paranorman.
Both those movies are awesome.
Yeah,
Just for the
Paranorman's
record.
great.
Yeah.
Coraline's great.
Yeah.
James and the Giant Peach is great. Monkey Bone, his live action. I haven't seen that in years, but I know that was a huge flop. I think it's Brendan Fraser, I believe, is
Yep.
in Monkey
Yes.
Bone.
Yep.
But that was a huge flop. So I think that's the only live action movie he's directed, Henry Selick. But all his claymation stuff is just on point, really,
Yeah.
really good. I think he no
I really love
Tim Burton
Coraline.
did Tim Burton did Corpse Bride. So
Yes.
Yeah,
that was a
that's a
Tim
Burton
Burton
one.
one.
Yeah.
And he did the, like we said before, he came out with Frankenweenie finally.
Well,
Yeah.
they still
And
to
I
this day, when Tim Burton does something, they make sure they point out that Tim Burton did it.
true,
Like
like
just so they're still
Dumbo, the
yeah they're
Alice in
still doing
Wonderland
brand.
movies.
I
Yeah.
didn't think that Dumbo
Um,
movie was that bad. I know a lot of people
wasn't
didn't love
that
it.
bad, but it's like
And
why? Which all the live action Disney stuff, it's like why?
in the words
Yeah,
of
you can guess
Mr.
that. Yeah.
Krabs, money.
Money. Yeah, yeah.
Money, money, money.
Um, can you look up on your Computron there? Did
Yeah.
Henry Selick did he direct Box Trolls as well? Because
Oh,
that's another
so
Oh, I
fantastic
love
movie.
good.
Box Trolls. Yeah,
I
Box
don't
Trolls
think he
rules.
did. Box Trolls was very underrated.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
love
it's a
that movie.
great film. I love claymation. I just love the art
I did
form.
too.
I
It's
Yeah.
got a
do.
nice style to it.
Hey, you're talking to the guy who will watch every Wallace and Gromit.
No,
So
no box trolls for Mr.
No,
Pollock.
that's a great film too, though.
That made $108 million also
Yeah.
wow.
on a
Remember
$60
that
million
movie?
budget.
Remember movie Nine? It was really good and weird.
Yeah,
And
it
it
Yes.
was, I never seen it, but I know what you're talking about.
I know
yeah.
of it, but I'm in Andrew's boat. I didn't see it. I'll have to put that on my to watch list. Um,
I
so
I mean, when I remember watching, like I was telling Johnny, I remember watching like Entertainment Tonight. I was kind of a big Entertainment Tonight kid
Da
for a
da da
while
da da
there.
da.
And I remember them showing this and seeing the claymation and the stop motion, and it was just very fascinating for me at
Yeah.
this
I feel
time.
like
And then I
there's
saw the
not,
movie.
yeah, it's not much of it because I believe like it's got to be a passion project. You're not just gonna like back into doing claymation,
Oh
stop
no, no,
motion animation. It's got to be something that you're passionate about.
I think it
takes
said
a
they
lot of work.
started in 91,
Makes sense.
just preparing
Yeah.
for this. And then they were
Yeah.
also going to make sequels, and they were going to make a computer generated, and Burton
No,
put a
Good.
stop to
never.
I'm
it.
glad. Yeah. Like
Never.
years ago, they said they wanted to do a Roger Rabbit sequel with CGI, and it's like, no,
No,
that's
no.
you cannot do
No.
that. It's
I
got to be.
miss practical effects so
Oh, we
I
much.
all
think
yeah.
they're
Yeah.
eking their way back in. I think studios are realizing that their CGI can only take you so far. You know?
And it's getting just as expensive.
Yeah, yeah. You
Yeah.
got to have the weight and the realness of the effects.
Our
So,
AI is going to do all our movies in the near future. We'll be fine.
well, we'll be dead. So who's gonna watch them?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
they already kill
AI.
us.
AI will watch AI
Alan
stuff.
Unless your
Iverson's
AI,
still going to be alive?
yeah, Alan
Who?
Iverson. Yeah.
He's
Oh no,
Yeah,
not
because
but
he's
dead?
going to be doing the answer's going to
well,
be doing all our movies.
the only problem is they're gonna be really bad because he's not gonna practice on making them
Yes,
perfect. So,
he's just
Were
going to
they
yeah.
trying to call? Were they trying to predict things when they said AI is the answer?
Oh man.
not the right answer though. No championships. So
Whoa!
Oh, hey, he made the finals.
Whoa!
yeah, made the finals, and
He
that comes
pulled that
from
team on his back.
well, whatever, you know. And this is coming from a Utah Jazz fan, so I get it. You know,
Oh, well,
Carmelo's not that great. Stockton's not that great. Nobody even knew who Stockton was back in '96. I tell you, who people should know. Sexiest girl in this film.
all right, okay, like to set up the
Uh,
segment. Will, who'd you find the most attractive in this movie?
I'll tell you who. And this could be it could stem back from when little 4-year-old Will went to the theater and he saw a brand new world, right? Back in '89. And for some reason that fish woman, she just did something for me. So I don't know if that's if this is a subconscious aerial
Still do
thing,
it.
but I tell you, I would really hope that I could make her wounds ooze and her flesh crawl, but I'm gonna go with the undersea gal.
I like that. That's a great choice.
It's those lips.
Yeah, I was waiting. Yeah,
Those gills.
yeah, it's not bad. I got to tell you, she's on point. I think Jack dropped the ball. I think she'd leave Sally to the curb and go with the undersea gal. She could show him a whole new world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, now it's time to who would you guys like to voice in this?
Yeah. Great question here.
I gotta say, like, okay, so this is a movie that I grew up with. This has been part of my life since I can remember, right? So I would say, as I watched this as a kid, I would go with, now again, I don't know who is what, but as a kid, I would go with the skeleton faced of the trio. Is that Beryl? Is that Shock? Is that Locke? I
I
don't
have
know,
no idea.
but the skeleton guy, right? That's how I felt as a kid. He's kind of mischievous, but as I've gotten older, I can definitely relate more to the mayor.
Uh,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So I think I would go with the mayor as of right now. Just how he can turn on a dime. He's happy, he's sad, he's worried, he's fine. So I would
all he
go with the
needs is a
mayor.
coin.
That's all. Yeah. That's
Yep.
gonna be Two Face.
Yeah. Harvey. Yeah. I gotta go with Santa Claus or Sandy Claus in this case. Uh he's a just a I love Santa Claus in general anyway. And this is a great version of Santa Claus. Very underrated version of Santa Claus in my opinion. Because even though he's annoyed with Jack for what Jack did, he also recognizes that hey, Jack saved his life and he gives him snow.
What kind of snow though?
You can probably stick it up your
No,
nose.
not that. Not that. Not that there, buddy.
That snow's a hell of a drug.
Ugh.
Feels good.
Uh,
Any time of year.
What about you, Andrew?
jeez. I feel no connection with any of these characters. I think
That's just
that's
Not
such
even
a
Dr. Finkelstein.
no.
that's such a foreign concept to me. How you cannot?
Probably Oogie Boogie because he wants to do all the characters harm.
You got a gambling problem, Andrew? You need to talk about it?
No,
Yeah,
actually, I'm the farthest thing from gambling. I hate gambling.
I do too. I never win,
No,
so I stopped.
I stopped Chauncey Billups for a long time. I try not to do that at all.
You mean you don't have like an X-ray table so you can see what the cards are? Is that not insane?
I
It's so
would.
insane. Did you hear about that, Will?
I don't know the details, but I've heard he's in a bit of hot water,
Well, literally,
like a
he was apparently
lobster.
apparently
How
putting up
happy are you
gambling.
though, Johnny, that you guys finally got rid of a player and he got in trouble after you got rid of him?
I know. Thank you, Terry Rozier, for waiting. I appreciate that. Hey, you did too, technically, because you gave them to us, and
Yeah,
then we
because
gave them to the Heat. Yeah, but yeah, it's the story goes, Will, that they would have gamble. They'd have they play cards on this table, and they would literally have like it's freaking James Bond or something, an X-ray table where they'd be able to see what the cards were that were put on the table.
Oh my gosh, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
high tech stuff. Like Q made it for them.
yeah, I'd be Oogie Boogie.
Is I like Oogie Boogie song. Will, I'm gonna
I
make Andrew answer this. What's your favorite song on here?
Oh man,
oh geez.
I'm not making Andrew answer this because he didn't like any of them.
I think I gotta go with the opener.
That's one that sticks in my head the most. Is
Yeah,
that
this
one?
is Halloween. I feel like that's
Yeah,
just it sums up the movie. Like when I
yeah.
hear that, when I think of the movie, that's a song that I think of. So I would say This Is Halloween is probably the best
You
song.
can have a song in the beginning, but a lot of the other stuff, when he started singing or they
But again,
started
it
singing,
pushes that's
I
why if you took the songs out, you're looking at a 2 hour movie.
if I took the
You
songs
want
out,
that?
I'm looking at something that I would actually be like, okay, I'm invested in this. Not,
You're gonna watch
not
2 hours of claymation? I doubt it.
I would, I
All
would,
right.
I would.
So you can't have both. It's either gonna be a longer movie
I'd take the longer movie.
or the singing.
I'd take the longer.
Andrew's an insane person.
I'd
He loves
Well, the
rather take the
music.
people,
longer
the
movie.
people that were painstakingly moving those
Well,
the maquettes, they were like, "How can we make this shorter?"
then they can make it. I don't. I
As the kids say, Andrew, these
There's
songs are some
not a
bangers.
song in this, and this
Yeah,
is
like what's
also
this? What's this? What's this? It's
yeah.
music in the air.
Okay,
Yeah,
that
That's a
one's
great
not.
song too.
That's
That's a great
good
song
for
too.
about like 2 minutes, or not even the whole song.
and then
Like
he's
See,
done.
that's
5
weird to
minutes.
me because you just spoke how much you liked Santa Claus is coming to town, but there's music in that throughout,
Yeah, but I don't mind that.
and Year Without a Santa Claus.
But I don't mind the music in that. Same thing. I love
Yeah,
Mary
but I feel like
Poppins.
I
I
feel
love
like,
Mary Poppins because the songs are just great one after another. In this, I can't find a song where
but I
I want
feel
to say,
like
"Hey, Spotify,
okay, all right,
play me
just the
this
music
song."
you're not.
But Spoonful of Sugar, Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious,
Now, do you like
Chim
Oingo
Chim
Boingo?
Cheree, huh?
Do you like Oingo Boingo? Because obviously Danny Elfman was heavily involved in writing these
Do
songs.
you just like goofy songs? Because all those songs
I
on
don't. I
are
just
kind of
all
goofy.
these songs.
Yeah,
They're
These are
kind
sort
of.
I
of
just think
deeper,
It's
I feel
sad.
darker
It's
songs.
depressing. I get it's Halloween Town, but geez, like the one where he's like just walking around meandering. See, even my dog hates it. Just
So your
walking
dog's got to
around
understand you,
meandering.
man.
Every
no,
I
he's not the Mandarin. That was Sir Ben Kingsley.
no, just like m moseying around or whatever. I just don't. There's
No,
nothing
Bill
here.
Mosley was
The,
Chop Top
the
in
other thing
Texas
with this
Chainsaw
too
2.
is this. I put this in the same category as Angels in the Outfield.
Ah, I love that
Oh,
movie.
This is
That's why he's one
okay,
of his
but
favorites.
listen to what category I put this in. This is, hey, it's getting close to Halloween. We're gonna roll out the TV and we're not gonna learn anything, but we're gonna just play this movie.
Oh,
it's
you're
a
talking about
great
in school.
lesson. It's a great lesson.
Didn't
It's
care.
be
That's
true to
why I'm not a big
yourself.
fan of
Yeah.
Angels in the Outfield.
Like
That's
a great man once said, you can eat watermelon in public. Just be true to yourself.
no, I don't. I just don't. I I think this is a visual masterpiece. I think everything about it is visually wonderfully great. Like I appreciate every last bit of it. I will, you
So
know,
this is like an attractive woman who has no substance.
I wouldn't even go that far. Like it's just as a person that enjoys movies and say visual effects and stuff like that, I think I think it's visually wonderful and what they did. As a movie, I just never was like, yeah, let's sit down and watch The Nightmare Before Christmas. Even with my kids, I never showed them this. It was my
I will be
sister-in-law.
honest. I'm at a point now where I don't put it on and sit down and watch it because I've seen it so many times. It's a background movie for me at this point. Very much similar to like the claymation movies for Christmas. I've seen
Yeah.
them so many times, like I don't actually sit down and watch them. They're background while I'm decorating. So I think there's a comfort level there. Just, but like I said, before we even recorded today, I was like, I know this movie inside and out. I like, yeah, I had it on yesterday twice, but I wasn't really watching it because I have seen it so many times. I know it.
I guess for
Like,
once, I could
yeah,
say that I'm agreeing with Andrew's wife and saying that he's wrong.
I
yeah.
just
Well,
don't.
he is wrong 95% of the time.
I
So in
just
this
don't.
particular case, you don't hit that 5%.
I just don't. I don't know. I just never was
And
It's,
oddly
it's just not for
enough,
you.
like
Yeah.
rallying around
I'm
the
in my
Nightmare.
5% right now. It's
See,
crazy. I get to be right for
I never
once.
would
Whew.
sit down and rally around this. Like,
You
You
hey,
know
know
why
what
I love this? You
the
know
it's
why I
scary
love
th
this?
the
you
This
know
is
scary
the
what?
thing
truth.
is,
Maybe it's my parents just let me watch whatever the hell I wanted to watch.
That's the problem
Because
there. What your mother was called.
I could just think of 90,000 other movies. Well, that's exaggerated number, but just a whole bunch of movies. I would rather sit down than watch this. Even show my kids than watch this.
This is insane talk. This is just
Because
insane talk.
this is not on par with my like with a childhood movie for me at all.
Well, your childhood movies are skewed. We all know that.
Well,
yeah.
that's because they're awesome movies.
I
No,
don't
they
know about
are,
that.
but
Some
they
of
should
them
have
are good.
been they should have been pre-teen to teen movies. But
No.
what I'm scared about is if I've been right
RoboCop had a toy
now,
line.
I'm not going to
RoboCop
make
had a
one
toy
right
line.
decision the rest of the day today. I
That's
hope you're
right. You got
happy.
your one right now. Also, I will say, this feels
I,
great. You know what? This is a great episode for me. It's almost always you two against me, and for once, I have backup.
Yeah.
It
I
feels
just
great.
don't. It's a visually awesome film. I listened to when Chris
So
was
it's like,
doing.
is this Avatar for you then? Would you put it on par with
I've never
Avatar?
even watched
That's
Avatar.
what I yeah, see that's what I was saying. This is his Avatar because that's how I felt about Avatar.
Yeah,
Like a
yeah,
visually stunning,
yeah,
fantastic looking movie, but the movie itself did nothing for me.
yeah.
I think if there was no singing, I think I'd probably like this more. I'm
All
not a
right.
big
That's on you.
musical.
Well, we
I'm
all
not a
know
big.
that I like more I like to say deeper songs like the band Muse would do, but that's me.
I mean, by this time when this comes out,
This didn't amuse Andrew
I'm
at
like
all.
11 years old. I'm not. Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
should have picked a
Yeah.
happier movie. All right, I'll remember
So
this for Lion King when
I
Lion
mean,
King comes up.
this is a first for me. If we're going Pumpkin King crowns out of
Yeah,
five,
I'm,
He
this is
doesn't
getting
wear a
five.
crown. Where does he wear a crown? Does he wear a crown?
not all
Does it?
kings
No,
need crowns.
exactly. You see King LeBron James wearing a crown? No,
Yes.
he comes
I
out.
do see him wear a
No, but he
crown
does make
somewhere.
sure you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
why his
yeah.
hairline's going away.
Well, heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'm giving this 5 out of 5. This is a classic. Will be with me. I probably subconsciously think of this movie every day of my life. It's
Wow.
yep.
it's yeah, definitely 5 out of 5. All time classic. Wonderful picture. I can't.
Every yeah,
It's been as far as back as I can remember. I remember this movie.
Yeah.
this movie stays with me. Like you said, it's a classic for me. I watch it every year around this time. I love this movie. It knows everybody. If you know me, I hate a movie that overstates its welcome. This movie does not do that. Hour and 15. Thank you very much. And unlike Andrew, I think the songs are fantastic. I think everything about this movie works for me. I love this movie. This is also a 5 out of 5 pumpkin crowns for me.
Uh, th- three, three pumpkin
Wow.
crowns,
Okay. I'm
I'm
surprised it even
surprised
got
to
that
hear that
high.
many.
and that's
Yeah.
only based on how visually, like I said, like a visual masterpiece it is, and how much work is put into each thing. When you start thinking about how they had to switch out the mouths, moving it,
All the
taking a
work put into
picture,
it. Yep.
yeah, the
Now,
way that they
now,
got Oogie Boogie to glow, how Zero looks, and things of that nature.
now, can I
That
ask you this?
that's where it gets me.
With that being said, what would you rank? How many peach seeds would you give James and the Giant Peach? How many eyeball buttons would you give Coraline?
Coral.
And how many
Coraline doesn't have
dead?
any singing, does it? I don't think it does.
No,
Nope.
neither does James and the Giant Peach.
Right.
Coraline,
Yeah.
I'd
And
probably
how
give.
many? And then how many dead souls would you give Paranorman?
I
Because
don't
none of
really
those
ever.
have singing.
I think Paranorman. I fell asleep when my kids were watching it. I think that was hey guys,
Probably
you gotta
because
watch
if a
it.
song came out, you'd perk right up.
No, that's when I was taking. I had to take my nap, so it's hey, watch a movie, and then I curl up my legs on the couch, and I make my youngest son with ADHD laying there, so if felt a move, I could wake up. Like Ferdinand, I've started that movie probably 10 times. I can't tell you anything
Yeah,
that happens in the middle, but I can tell you
you're
the
not.
end.
The only funny thing in that was when he was in the china shop.
Uh,
But you're not missing anything.
so based on what you just asked me, Coraline, I'd probably give 4. What was the other one?
James and the Giant
James and the
Peach.
Giant Peach.
How many peach seeds is he getting?
3, because I didn't. I liked it. I did. I started getting into the story, and then after a while, I was like, it's a peach.
Yeah.
I remember people reading the book
Well,
when I was a
normally
kid.
when people say that, it's a compliment. Like she's a
Yeah,
peach,
yeah.
but not Andrew. He
I'm
hates
like,
peaches. He's a nectarine man.
I'm not I'm not, yeah, I don't like peaches. I don't like it. Coraline's probably my favorite out of all the ones that you mentioned.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now
Coraline's yeah, I agree.
secondary
Coraline's my
question.
favorite. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you knew that they came from a can, and you knew they were put there by a man
In a
Yeah.
factory
in a factory
downtown.
downtown,
Okay.
What if
would
there are
you?
millions of them?
I
Yeah.
wouldn't. I don't think I'd eat them every day.
Mm. But there's millions of them. You got to get through these peaches. Also, I do like my favorite thing about that is James and a Giant Peach. I hate that it's about a peach.
I just don't. No, it's not that I hate that it's about a peach. It's just that after a while, it got
It's
Like I
story
get it. There's a
wise,
beach.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
story
Story
wise.
wise,
I'm
it's
like,
very,
yeah.
it's not
At
that
first,
great.
I'm like, wow, this is great. The way that they're blending the
Yeah,
claymation with live action. I'm like, okay. And then after a while, it kind of like ticked down to the point once they got into like New York, I was like, I'm done with before. I think even before they got
he's
into New
done.
York, I was
He
like,
hates the
He's
cloud
done.
rhino.
He's done.
I was
I
done.
gotta say, in this one case, out of all those three movies, I think James and Giant Peach is the weakest, in my
Yeah,
opinion. The
I
Yeah.
other two
agree.
I
I
like.
agree.
The other two I
Yeah,
like a lot more than that.
Coraline, I like the idea of the other dimension because I used to think as a kid, my closet in the one house that we lived in
Oh yeah, yeah.
kind of led to another dimension, and I
That's
think
where the
it was like,
boogeyman would come out of. Yeah,
oh, whenever you say the boogeyman, that still gives me chills because I think of
I know.
the real
Egon, poor
Ghostbusters
Egon,
one, and
poor
I'm
Egon.
really mad at myself that we've done this for like 2 years now, and we've
And
not
we've
done
not done.
anything with the real Ghostbusters, and that is like my all-time favorite Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah, we got to do that next time. We did. We did.
we'll get
I
it. We'll get it eventually. We'll get there next
We
year.
I
but we done kept candy. It's okay.
Oh God.
well, that's the what was the Saturday morning rewind. We
Yeah.
actually got to look at the real Ghostbusters. But yeah, I just don't it's there. That's how I feel
Yeah.
about the Nightmare Before Christmas.
Well,
It's
it's all
there.
there. Yeah. But thank you for listening. Appreciate all of you. Make sure you go check out our social medias, the Facebook page and the Instagram. Andrew does a phenomenal job with those. Go check those out. Make sure you go now because we're setting up for our Hall of Fame. What are we going to put in the Nostalgia Hall of Fame? You get to vote. Go there and check those things and vote for that stuff. Um, there's a little podcast called Foot Clan Follies that it's actually hosted by actual members of the Foot Clan. It's all about the Ninja Turtles. Make sure you go check that out wherever you get your podcast. And Andrew, there's a YouTube channel, right?
Yes, that's where also you can vote as well for the Nostalgia Funhouse Hall of Fame. So check that out as well. We just got our first winner for album. So we do a big
Oh
show,
man, I don't
show
want to
at the
know what
beginning
it
of the
is.
year. It's a rotten milk and an airport. Uh
Yeah, I finally won.
it's hot dog, it's Starship and the hot dog flavored water. That's what I thought you put
Don't you
on there.
dare don't you
That's what
dare
I thought
compare
he
those two.
wanted. Isn't that what he put on there?
Don't
That's
you
what
dare
I
compare
thought.
those two.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what he did. Yeah, yeah.
Don't you dare. This is a true story. Lip Biscuit had fallen so far that my small town of Morganton thought there's a rumor went around that he was going to play at a Rose's parking lot, and people believed it and showed up to it. Of course, it wasn't true. He hadn't fallen that far.
No, no.
Uh,
He just keeps rolling.
Yeah,
keeps rolling.
yeah. Well, we all
But
know why he does it. He does it
join
all for
us,
them.
but definitely join us next week because we are doing some I put down some sports talk.
Oh,
So we are doing because this is for me, a person that loves all sports, this is the best time of the year because you get your basketball, you get your football, you get your
and
hockey,
hockey and baseball World
and the
Series.
World Series is going on, so everything's going crazy. World Series went 18 innings the other night.
That was
Yeah,
crazy. Yeah.
that was wild.
And Freddie Freeman has got to be the greatest first baseman I ever seen. Shout out to Freddie Freeman. But we're doing top 5 favorite sports teams, and it's not just hey, I'm a Charlotte Hornets fan. I like the Buffalo Bills. No, I want a year because I feel like sometimes there's certain teams with a certain year, even if they're your favorite, you really, really love that team.
And
And
how
we'll
many
go
do we have to have?
top
All right.
five, and
So I
we're
just
gonna
need 5 different Charlotte Hornet teams. Gotcha.
and then you just give me the years and we'll go back
I just
to
gonna be honest.
the
Mine all be
old or the
basketball. That's
newest team
fine.
we could have is 2005, so we keep it 20
Okay.
years, so that way it's still got
All right.
that nostalgia glare to it. Because there's a lot of teams that I just love that meant a lot to me in my sports fandom, so I
Yeah,
figured this would be a
I will
fun time.
probably preview a little magic, a little not magic, a little well, there'll be magic there because there'll be a little Shaq and some Penny, little action going
Oh,
on.
we gotta. Did you ever see that
Yeah,
documentary they did?
Yes,
yeah, it was great.
Yeah, it's a great film.
Yeah,
it's one of my sleep time movies that I like to fall asleep to because it's a nice story. So
yeah.
Nice.
I fall asleep to 30, not 30-30, not breaks time,
34-30.
34-30,
Yeah,
and Dark Side of the Ring.
Oh
So,
yeah.
you fall asleep to that.
Yeah.
It's the most depressing thing you
Yeah,
can fall asleep to.
and I realize, as much I love Chris Jericho, they should have kept Dutch Mantel over Jericho.
Yeah.
Oh, doing the narration.
Yeah, Dutch has got a much better voice than Jericho does.
Yeah.
But sorry, Mr. Jericho, but what may not be nostalgia for you may be nostalgia for some.